Video is going to be about getting the baked on grease removed from this toaster oven. I think it's about time. Even though the toaster oven says it has a continuous clean coating, and it essentially tells you self-cleaning. I used to wipe it out after every couple of uses just with water and things of that nature, and they say anything will burn off. But I guess like a traditional oven is going to get dirty. But at least with traditional oven, you do have a self-cleaning feature on a lot of them to use, if that's your thing. We don't want to use anything abrasive kind of chemicals to mess with the coating or the electricity of the toaster oven. Toaster ovens are kind of weird like that. So we're going to use this Dawn Platinum Plus Power Wash Free and Clear. Never used it before, but on the YouTube channel Go Clean Co. Lady named Sarah, CEO of that company, used this on the toaster oven. Even though she did switch and use a Mr. Clean Freak afterwards. But all I'm going to use is this Dawn Powerwash Free and Clear, which should make an improvement on the inside of this toaster oven. You could say, hey, if I want to make anything other than essentially meat, protein type of things, I want to put a cake, muffin, cornbread or something in it, it's going to be flavored with meat, grease, and stuff like that. It's just probably going to get ruined. But anyway, it's time to try it out. It's gotten pretty bad, so I need to clean this up before I do anything else. Turn on the light. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just twist this power wash and get it up in there. Hopefully I open this bottle right. Trying to figure out how to open up this bottle. Never used it before, but it looks like it's lined up, so. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna coat it in it. I'm gonna let it sit for an hour. And obviously, it's gonna do something. And then I'll use a sponge with water and paper towels and things of that nature to get it cleaned out. I'm gonna coat it like snow. And I'm expecting good results. And they say 47% of people, according to the website, don't know the last time they cleaned their oven in general. Not necessarily a toaster oven, but so trust me, it's not uncommon, but hopefully this works pretty good. Get that door. I think I got it coated pretty decent. Alright, I think that's enough. It's going to be an improvement somehow. So we're going to let this sit for an hour. Come back to it. I'm going to use one of these sponges. I'm not going to use the scrubber side. I don't want anything to mess up the coating. I'm going to use the sponge, water, paper towels, water. We'll go from there. should be a marked improvement. In actually 15 minutes, I say, hey, let's try the 15 minutes, because on the back of the Dawn Powerwash, they say for heavily soiled dishes, first allow suds to sit for a few minutes, then wipe and rinse. Well, I think 15 minutes is a few minutes. So we'll see. I'm not going to wait an hour. I see the suds fading away, so take this sponge and hopefully we get something off this door. Let's see. It is a tempered glass door, so maybe I can scrub it a little bit and be alright. But I'm definitely not going to scrub the inside with the scrubber part. Let me get a paper towel to see if anything is happening, or I'm just stuck. Baked on. Nothing's coming off right now. Let's see. Well, this isn't working the way I had expected it to work. At least on this glass, tempered glass door, if you will. But I'm sure the inside should be more effective with this Dawn Powerwash, and it does have a non-stick type of coating. Oh yeah, we getting some stuff off. How much? Okay, we can see it coming off. We can see some of the brown grease come off. So there is some improvement. Let's see if I can get anything off the sides. A little bit come off the sides. Not really. Let's see. Let's try this other side, see what I can get off. May I need to let it sit a little bit longer, and hopefully it cuts through. So maybe an hour. There is some brown grease coming off, so that is a good sign. But it probably needs more time to cut through. And I do see some improvement on the right side, so I'm really just gonna have to let this sit. I think it looks like a little improvement on this right side. I'm gonna add a little more spray to it and just really let it sit if I can. So yeah, slight improvement right side. It's just gonna need some more time to sit. So I'm gonna really let it sit that hour. Spray a little more, and then we're trying about an hour in total since I first started. You saw me early at the 15-minute mark. Got a little bit of clean, but it wasn't to the level I had wanted. We see what happens at this hour mark, how things come off. Getting a little traction on this back wall. Very little, not much. So yeah, we just wipe this out. It's not at the level that it needs to be for now we're cleaning. Satisfied? No. But it is some improvement on this back wall a little bit. You can see it. I probably have to do this multiple times to eventually get it right. So even sitting for an hour in total, letting the stuff soak in, isn't quite good enough, but I'll just have to keep working at it and be more frequent with my cleaning and things of that nature. So I'm gonna try to scrub this out. Well, not scrub it, but use paper towels, water, sponge of water, just to clean this up. Yeah, some improvement, but and you can see a layer of baked on grease did come off a little bit. Slight piece right there. So it can work, but it just needs time, I think, and doing it multiple times. Oh, there you go. On the side, it's breaking down. All right. So yeah, it's not necessarily going to fail, but I just need more time to let this soak in so it can wipe off fairly easy. I don't want to scrub it. I don't want to use this backside. I don't want to use any kind of scrubber. I just want to use a regular sponge and some paper towels and stuff. Now I can scrub this. This is different because it's tempered glass, but so yeah. Shout out to Sarah from Go Clean Co. It is making an improvement. We can do it before and after, but I really got to get at it. And the only thing I want to use is power wash, so I'll do another. And you can see some of it's coming off, so it does cut through. I'll have to extend this video, go back through it with the power wash again, wipe it out again, and see if I can really get those results. I'll be back. Okay, so I wiped it out with water, paper towels. You can see a marked improvement, especially on that back wall. Did the upper part of it in terms of it's actually really dark baked on grease. I couldn't tell from the way the lighting was, and I saw parts of the metal and the reflection, but yeah, it was baked on grease all over. But yeah, base as it is a marked improvement. You see definitely on the back wall, some on the bottom over there. So it's going to take another coating of the Dawn Powerwash. And for an hour worth of work, it did pretty good. Maybe I'll let another coating sit on there a couple of hours, get back to you, keep a track of the time and see how long it takes me to get this ready to go and, pretty acceptable. I'll be back again. So I added more Dawn Powerwash to the toaster oven. I let it sit for a couple of hours, and then I wiped it out, starting with a sponge, and then I used several paper towels, and you can see the grease, baked on grease, chips or what have you, that came off. So it's definitely a marked improvement from which I started. Turn the light on. So yeah, it definitely looks a lot cleaner than when I started. It probably need a few more treatments to get near perfect, but it looks like if you let it sit for a couple of hours, the inside of a toaster oven you should be able to clean fairly well, and hopefully you don't let it build up too much so it's less work to do. But it's definitely a marked improvement. Still got more to do, but this is definitely proof of concept that yes, Dawn Platinum Plus Power Wash, use the free and clear version of it, does work. You don't need to use anything else because it got off quite a bit for essentially that first or so treatment. I did it, wiped it out, saw a little effect. And now let's say for 2 hours, and you saw more effect. And it definitely got the top of it to be less grease during this. Now you can see the coating of the toaster oven. Work in progress, but you definitely see that it does work off baked on grease. So yeah, shout out to Go Clean Co, Sarah Go Clean Co for that video. And I'm saying, hey, it works. You can use a Dawn Powerwash. You just gotta let it sit for a little bit, wipe it out, and then you're gonna have to do it multiple times, but I know it will work out at the end. So yeah, that's how you do it. Clean, baked off grease toaster oven. No harsh chemicals, no scrubbing. Just use the soft part of the sponge to work it in right before I take it off with the paper towels and water. Because I definitely don't want to scrape the inside of it off to scrape off that coating and cause any kind of problem. So it does get it off, and you don't have to scrub, you don't have to use any kind of pad or nothing. The way it should be. That's how you do it. Iceberg Jim out. Deuces.